I'll keep running, running on. I'll keep running on. I'll keep running. I'll keep running on. I hear the Lord say, keep running. You all right? I want y'all to keep running. Let's start here. Here is a universal truth. We all share a common human denominator, a need to be validated, seen. This is not about the pervasive narcissism that is eating away at our ability to have empathy. It's far more about using the tough places in our lives to inspire and to create, to turn our personal pain into power. To power. It is only when we strip away our facades that we can really serve others effectively. But none of that is possible when we leave our story untold and our scars unseen. You know, society has a way of making many of us feel invisible. The metrics of value reduced down to followers on Instagram, on X, and friends on Facebook. The desire for validation drives some to buy followers and friends. So we turn to social media to circumvent our failures and our disappointments and chances to heal our broken hearts. Growing up in Washington, D.C., I was a fat black kid from the hood, working poor and fatherless. Food became my drug of choice. Late night food binges, my response to pain. The warm, soft, sweet flavors of comfort food. Come on here, somebody. Only those of us who need comfort understand that sometimes comfort food can often serve as a street drug for unhappiness. Yes? Certainly for me. You know, some they do overtime. Others use comedy to circumvent their failures. Not me. I preferred ice cream over crystal meth. Working for hours over overtime, and margaritas to mental health. But little did I know I was ghosting myself. I heard Oprah talk about vulnerability. She says that every argument in our life is really about, do you see me? Did what I say matter to you? Do I matter? If vulnerability and being seen is something that we all crave, savor, why do we avoid it? Could it be that the fear of vulnerability, being attacked for what we believe and what we are? Or could it be that being vulnerable and the power of being seen and living authentically challenges our sense of worthiness? Back in 2010, I was here living my best life, y'all, here in Harlem. I had recently graduated culinary school. I had lost 85 pounds. And let's just say, Stella wasn't the only one getting her groove back. One day, I got a call from a top TV network executive who was putting together lifestyle content for the sports programming. This was a great opportunity. And he wondered if I would be interested in doing a TV talk show, cooking show, about tailgating food. You know, the food we eat, like burgers and fries and nachos. Sir, you had me at burgers. I was yelling inside, hell yes. Show me the money. Talk about your dream job, right? This was my chance and my grab at a slice of power. My opportunity to be seen by millions. We take 15 episodes in 3 days. And if the show got picked up, it was the debut the next year during Super Bowl. The next year, y'all, I'm talking about, this was amazing. This was my chance. All of the hard nights of catching the A train to school at night after working. All that was about to pay off, or so I thought. I got a call months later back from the producer saying that the network had decided to scrap all its lifestyle content approach to its sports programming. I was devastated. Have you ever had a situation in your life that rocks you at your core? A disappointment? Yeah, that's what I was feeling. During that season in my life, I was searching for answers, something to help with this pain, this hurt. And I came across Brene Brown, the How to Live Wholeheartedly and shame expert. And she sheds light on vulnerability. She says that vulnerability is at the core of fear, anxiety, shame, and a sense of worthiness. But it is also the birthplace of creativity, a sense of belonging, and joy. After months of hearing the information that I didn't get the job, I was sitting at home on my black couch in my favorite black robe, hiding. And as clearly as I'm talking to you now, I heard the voice of God. How do I know it's God? Well, I sing tenor. This was a low, deep, rich voice. God's a baritone, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He will never leave you, and he's a baritone. My work is done. I heard him say, serve my people. Serve my people. Pushing through all of the vulnerability, all of the pain, and all of the fear. That very next week, I started my community work as a chef at the Harlem YMCA. And yes, thank you. Through my Eat for Life Kids program, we teach kids ages 6 to 16 years old who live in food deserts and who live in underserved communities, and adults, basic cooking and basic nutrition. And with 1 out of 5 black kids who are obese and struggling with their weight, and 3 out of 5 African American adults who are overweight and struggling with it, it is a wellness fight, I promise you that I know, and one that millions of Americans are going through right now. You know, I don't think the kids even knew that my helping them was helping to heal me. That's the power of being seen. The idea that wellness and authentic living is not just this pursuit for our own personal, that we can extend the spirit of wellness and grace to others, and it helps to build a more connected community. I knew right then and there in doing that work that the only way that I could be of worthiness of helping them was to be transparent about me. We got to dare to be seen, y'all. And to all of you who feel unseen, invisible in your marriage, at the job, in the boardroom, even by society, now is your time to rally your strength, to figure out what's really eating at you. That's what I had to do. Yes, on the other side of your pain and your vulnerability is joy, creativity, a sense of belonging. So I want to leave you now with 3 steps forward that take you from invisible to living a purpose-filled life. Now, these are my tried and true kind of way that I approach because there's not a roadmap for entrepreneurship. So you have to figure this out on your own. This is one that has helped me, and I hope it can help you. Number one, you have to invest. Invest your highest gifts where there is the greatest need for your talents. Number two, create. Create content that redefines how people see and understand you. Do not send mixed messages. That one I had to learn. All the greased up Facebook pictures and chest pictures, I had to worry about that. I had to take that off. It's personal. Mixed messages, I had to worry, I had to learn. And the last one, invite. Invite people into your world. You know, oftentimes when we feel left outside of the circle, it can leave us feeling invisible. And it can make us feel like we're not worthy. That is the time to get personal with yourself and create. And watch how the whole world opens up to you. Yes, to be human is validation. Yes, to be seen. But when you do it through the power of good, you give people permission to see you. And we give them a chance to imagine a world in which they belong, feel heard and seen. Now is your time. Dare to be seen. Thank you.